has started off quite well. Hitting the right areas.
So if we sit back and assess these two teams, Jaffna Stallions have been terrific up until now.
Managed to keep the batsmen quiet. Watchful. Got a good start to the second over.
They build a strong base. So when a batsman sets himself to go wider as a bowler, it's always the advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Very, very well said. The owners met him, a very, very nice gentleman, and Mr. Arnold, the owner of Jaffna Stallions, has met him this morning.
Important that this man, Shahanjah Suri, is on strike. To start the pace of the ball, enjoys fast bowling.
To take a stroke from the spot position.
Picked out superbly. That is a magnificent stroke.
Really down,
Just
and then
flicked off
managed
the
to hit
hip,
the ball.
really.
Yeah.
Have you skipped Fernando? Even that last delivery.
Little eye ball to Fernando as he ran past him.
Vishka, a lot of confidence.
Off his hips, they say. Loves pace of the ball. Enjoys fast bowling. Mohammad Amir is looking to pace of the ball. Most of the time to that last delivery.
Just a little eye ball there from Mohammad Amir as well. Just a little eye ball there from Mohammad Amir as well. To Fernando as he ran past him. Fernando as he ran past him. Bowling from Mohammad Amir.
Slow ball almost working for Mohammad Amir on that occasion. Just rolling his fingers over the seam. The batsman was early into the stroke. Inside edge.
Clever bowling from Mohammad Amir. Clever bowling from Mohammad Amir. 8 off the over, one
Slow
ball
ball
remaining.
almost working for Mohammad Amir on that occasion. Working for Mohammad Amir on that occasion.
Cannot break the shackles properly at the moment. The Jaffna Stallions, 19 for none.
Over the seam. The batsman was early into the stroke. The batsman was early into the stroke. He was very lucky the ball didn't go on. He was very lucky the ball didn't go on. Hit the stumps.
8 off the over, one ball remaining. 8 off the over, one ball remaining. That's where it's going to stay. That's where it's going to stay. Cannot break the shackles properly. Cannot break the shackles properly. Jaffna Stallions, 19 for none. Jaffna Stallions, 19 for none.
Pitch तैयार है. 30 minutes to go. Pitch तैयार है. 30 minutes to go. High 11.
दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल बिग बैच दोस्तों सर्च कीजिए बिग बैच.
It's early. It's also windy, but there's nothing in this game at the moment.
दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल बिग बैच सर्च कीजिए बिग बैच 2021.
That's the 8 between those two because they need to bowl 5. They have 3 really good wicket-taking frontline bowlers. Amir, Sadakan
Thing in this game at the moment. Thing in this game at the moment. Advancing full toss. Advancing full toss. Should have done better than that. Put it away. Should have done better than that.
Gall's challenge will be to try and make up. Gall's challenge will be to try and make up the last two overs or the last two. Got 8 between those two. They need to go 8 between those two. They need to go really good wicket taking front line. Really good wicket taking front line.
They've got to take full toll of the power play. Only 2 men out. They've got to go big occasionally.
You spoke about the importance of looking the ball slower. That ball was 91 k's. Fired in. Jaffna Stallions and Jaffna Stallions. They got Asif Fernando. They got Asif Fernando.
That's better. That's over the ropes. That's gone for 6. They've got over the ropes. That's gone for 6. They've got to take full 2 men out of the power play. They've got to go big occasionally. They've got to go big occasionally.
About the importance of looking the ball slower. About the importance of looking the ball slower. I mean, that's fired 91 k's. Was fired in.
Blow that stroke.
Well,
and
was
perfect.
Just use the pace, the slow streak. Just use the pace, the slow over that fieldsman at mid-wicket. Safely over that fieldsman at mid-wicket.
Slow delivery, working for Jayasuriya. Better line. Better line.
Yeah, it was a good 5 kilometers
Also,
slower.
he increased the length on that occasion. He increased the length on that occasion.
And again from wide of the crease.
But to blow that stroke,
No real turn.
blow that
Just
stroke,
went
length
through.
also the pace of the delivery.
That's the
Length
wicket they
also the
wanted.
pace of the delivery.
Bowled him.
Slow delivery, working, slow delivery for Jayasuriya. For Jayasuriya.
Yeah, it was a good 5 kilometers slower. It was a good 5 kilometers slower. Completely baffled him. And again from wide of the crease. And again from wide of the crease. Real turn. Just went through. No real turn. Just went through. The wicket they wanted. That's the wicket they wanted.
Tom Moores won't want to see that replay. Tom Moores won't want to see that replay. Went straight through him, really. That just went straight through him, really. Run, unfortunately, continues. Gone for 11. Unfortunately, continues. Gone for 11. 26 for 1.
डिसीजन पेंडिंग है पर तुम्हारा डिसीजन पेंडिंग है पर तुम्हारा
दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल बिग बैश 2021 बिग बैश 2021
2 balls left in the 4th over. 26 for 1. Actually just dipped a little bit there and they just get over at the same time. The Stallions, that's Sarah Pereira behind that. Ways scored runs quickly with the graph going up high in the sunset. There it is, straight up. Shanika, the captain. Took us dipped a little bit there and they just took us dipped a little bit there. Correction, Sarah Pereira behind that. That's Sarah Pereira behind runs quickly with the waves going up high on the sunset. Runs quickly with the graph going up high on the sunset. There it is.
He had really no skills to face that.
Shanika, the captain.
Held back a bit. Just the ball holding its line, spin.
Correction, Barnacle, my mistake. Correction, Barnacle, mistake.
Minot Banuka. 4 overs completed, 28 for 1. His wicket-keeping skills, but this is Tom Moores. He had really no skills to face that. He had really no skills to face that. Held back a bit. Completely done. Held back a bit. The ball holding its line, no spin. Just the ball holding its line, no spin. Burst through those defenses. Burst through those defenses. 4 overs completed, 28 for 1. 4 overs completed, 28 for 1.
30 minutes to go. Pitch तैयार है.
ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों. सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश. दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें. सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश. दोस्तों मैच का प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें. सर्च कीजिए बिग. दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें. दोस्तों सर्च कीजिए. दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी
in Sri Lanka, you see
the boys have
so many kind
spotted.
of
Look at
birds.
that, it's a beautiful looking thing.
Yeah, many. Quite a few. Have you seen them?
Different shapes,
disappeared from the camera.
Different sizes.
You just see his head, I think. But if you really want to know about birds,
Roshan, are you into birds? Because in Sri Lanka,
so good
you
with
see
them.
so many kind of birds.
He's got a really good idea about these birds, and able to identify them. And,
Have you seen
he'll tell
different
you.
shapes, different
Red ball
sizes.
gives you wings.
But if you really want to know about birds,
So you
the man to go is
deflected to
Russell Arnold.
Russell,
No.
I asked you a question.
Speaking the truth. He's
taking
so
the
good
truth.
with them. I mean, if you want to know
He's
about
got a-
birds,
he's
got
got
a
a
really
really
good idea about these birds, and able to identify them, and
Moved again to another
he'll
tree.
tell you.
The hornbill. Red ball gives you wings. Quick single. I see Fernando's just started his spell. A couple of balls in, been tidy enough.
So
First
you
up.
deflected to
He's
Russell.
one of the front line
I
seniors.
asked you a question.
Speaking the truth.
Playing for the beautiful
Speaking the
Malik
truth.
circle.
I mean, if you want to
Like
know
a
about
Premier League.
birds, that's the best man. Asita Fernando and Mohamed Amir, the
Beautiful.
front line seamers.
Well, look at him go. There she goes. Is it the
Of
same
course,
one, I
there is,
wonder?
Lakshan,
Moved again to
who
another
goes
trip.
the medium pace. Gunatilaka, Bhanuka Rajapaksa options.
Hey, the hornbill. Whipped away. That's nicely played. They needed that. Runs have started to dry up a little bit. Slowed ball, put away easily.
The line was okay. He just erred with his length on that occasion, and that was more than enough. When you're executing those slow deliveries, back on the hand deliveries, you've got to be precise with your line and length. If not, you'll be punished.
That's an art, isn't it? You need to perfect it. You've seen some real champions, you know exactly to bowl.
Slowed ball, put away easily.
Some of the deliveries.
The line was
back of the
okay.
hand
He
deliveries
just
that are so
erred
difficult to
with his length
control.
on that occasion, and that was
And
more
get
than
those
enough.
lines and lengths.
When you're executing those slow deliveries, back on the hand deliveries, you've got to be precise with your line and length. If not, you'll be punished.
Why
That's an
bowl
art,
that?
isn't it? You need
First
to
two
perfect
deliveries
it.
were very tidy,
You've seen
just
some,
a single
real
in. Twice suddenly
champions, you know, exactly
bring something
to
else to
bowl
the
at
game.
will, the
It's just
lengths
following
they
the
bowl.
trends, isn't it?
Some of the deliveries, those
At
back of the
times,
hand deliveries that are so
bowlers that
difficult
do-
to control
The thing,
and get those
they are
lines and
compelled
lengths.
to show off their variations. When you have lines
It's
and
leg
control, you
side,
have to
no
show
run there.
control.
I want to go
If you're
back
not
to the
in control,
previous ball.
the batsman will control you.
Why bowl that? First two deliveries were very tidy, just a single in. Twice suddenly bring something else to the game.
It's just following the trends, isn't
It's
it?
high in the air.
At
I
times,
think it's going to be
bowlers
safe.
that
It
do-
is going to be safe. It's a very
the
good shot
thing-
indeed.
they are compelled to
It's a
show
my
off their
11 circle champion
variations.
shot.
Just a bit of
No, you
inside
have-
out
like
for
I said
Vishka
before, you have
Fernando.
to show control. If you're
Getting
not in
just
control,
that little bit of room.
the batsman will
Extra
control
pace
you.
on the ball. That was 138.
Things are going nicely. I would just continue with what you're doing until you
clearing
really
that
have
front
to
leg.
try something differently.
Eventually,
It's high in the air. I think it's going to be safe. It is going to be safe. It's a very good shot
Get hit
indeed.
for a boundary.
It's a my
You have
11
to
circle
get
champion
compensate
shot.
for your line and length.
Just a bit of inside out for Vishka Fernando.
And the batsman
Getting
can
just that
control
little
you
bit
from
of
there
room.
on. You become
Extra pace
predictable.
on the ball. That was 138.
3 4s and a couple of 6s. That's all
Gave
so
himself
far.
room,
With 2 men
clearing
out.
that front leg.
That's not enough boundaries as far as I'm concerned from
Way
the
over mid-off.
Jaffna Stallions.
Yeah,
At the
every
moment,
time
5 overs gone, 38 for
as a
1.
bowler, you get hit for a boundary. You have to compensate for your line and length. And the batsman can control you from there on. You become predictable.
3 4s and a couple of 6s. That's all so far with 2 men out. That's not enough boundaries as far as I'm concerned from the Jaffna Stallions. At the moment, 5 overs gone, 38 for 1.
पिच तैयार है 30 मिनट्स
और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों। सर्च कीजिए बिग बैच। दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों। सर्च कीजिए दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और
teams on show right now. Will it be one of the others? Make your pick. We've seen some entertaining cricket so far, and we expect to see a lot more. Galle Gladiators will get his chance with the ball. Is it going to be one of the two teams on show right now? His best in the tournament so far. Maybe. Will it be one of the others? This is the spell that will change that form. Make your pick. We've seen some entertaining cricket so far. We expect to see a lot more. Champion shot. Galle Gladiators will get his chance with the ball.
I'm looking forward to watching him bowl here. He's got his stand up in the absence of
Hasn't really been at his best in the tournament so far. Maybe.
This is where they are.
This is the spell that will change that form.
I'm pretty sure he's up for it.
They're the key. The two spinners.
Swept away.
8 overs there.
It will be a My11 Circle champion shot. Runs coming now.
We know it's the lowest score batting.
I'm looking forward to watching him bowl here. He's got his stand up in the absence of Afridi, particularly through the middle. Him and Lakshan Sandakan. This is where they're at their best. So this is a proper test for
Galle Gladiators today. But that was off 5
I'm pretty sure he's up for it.
They're the key. The two spinners, Galle Gladiators and Lakshan Sandakan. 8 overs there.
Jaffna Stallions.
Few wickets in the middle overs. You can make this 170 a big score. We know it's the lowest score batting first.
This is controlled aggression.
LPL.
One bounce into the boundary line.
Yeah, you've got to commit to those shots. That's been the problem in the Jaffna Stallions top order. There was a 96 scored, but that was off 5 and Bhanuka. You know, Bhanuka have been swapped. Bhanuka showing what he does. Set free. It was interesting passage of play to Tom Moores. At the time, he got dismissed from a bowling
Another
point of view,
hit down the
as
ground.
well as a batting point of view.
This is controlled aggression. One bounce into the boundary line.
Yeah, you've got to commit to those shots. That's been the problem in the Jaffna Stallions top order. Slower and slower. Tom Moores and Bhanuka. Each ball, you know, the pace have been swapped. That's hit for 6. That was quick. Showing what he does. Set free. Close to the sun. It was interesting passage of play to Tom Moores. So slower at the time, he got dismissed from a bowling point of view, as well as a batting point of view. He's looking to slog sweep, and then he changes his mind. So you've got to commit. That's the mistake Tom Moores did make there. Surya, of course. Slower and slower. Was each ball taking the pace off, quicker, slower. That's hit for 6. That was quick. Seeing him in the air too. Close to the sums, and look, he's going for the slog sweep.
In the air
so slower and a better loop from Shehan Jayasuriya, but from a batting point of view, he's looking to slog sweep, and then he changes his mind. So you've got to commit.
Not a bad over at all.
That's the mistake Tom
9 runs coming from it. 47 for 1.
But credit to Shehan Jayasuriya. Quicker, slower, higher. Receiving him in the air too.
Yeah, that's the key. In the air and lengths are so important.
Sent back. Not a bad over at all. 9 runs coming from it. 47 for 1.
पिच तैयार है.
दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों. सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश.
Fernando had that one over where he conceded 10 runs.
दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों. सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश.
Silva was quite good in the first innings when he picked up 2 for 29 in his 4 overs. Just so Galle Gladiators and Anami Kiyata, in your role as coach of Sri Lanka, Fernando will be trying to find ways of improving that one over where he conceded 10 bowlers, because it's such a crucial part in international. We're talking a lot about the spinners on show. Hasaranga De Silva was quite good in the first innings in terms of his wrong on when he picked up 2 for 29 in his 4 overs. Leg break. But the one thing I noticed about his bowling, apart from his great control in your role as coach of Sri Lanka, you would be trying to find ways of improving that front leg. Spin bowlers. Left leg tends to collapse. It's such a crucial part in international cricket. That is something he might want to improve on, because Mike Hazeman spoke about his subtle variations in terms of his wrong on, can get a little more extra bounce, conventional able to leg break. But the one thing I notice about his bowling, apart from his great control and his effectiveness, because he's taken what, 8 wickets so far in the tournament, is that front leg. That left leg tends to collapse. Not a far. That is something he might want to improve on because
achieved by Galle Gladiators.
With a more vertical front leg upon delivery,
take a look
get a
at
little
that
more extra
front leg,
bounce,
that left leg,
and you're able to pivot and get extra turn as well.
Collapses.
Goes down, doesn't allow him to have a higher trajectory, and that's crucial as a spinner.
That's very crucial as a spinner.
Brings up the 50.
Really good pickup you picked up earlier.
Not a far
in that you want that front
away
leg
from
to be
what
braced
was
because you want
achieved
to
by
be
Galle
getting over your
Gladiators.
front leg, and
But
that's
this
where
is
a
what
lot
I'm
of your
talking
volume
about.
comes from.
Take a look
gives
at
you the
that front
drift,
leg,
gives you
that
the
left leg
revolutions, and
upon
ultimately
delivery.
Gives you the turn.
How it collapses.
So that was a really good pickup today, and
Goes
something
down,
that we can
doesn't
work
allow
on
him
to make him even better because he is
to
really
have a higher
champion.
trajectory, and that's crucial as a spinner.
That's very crucial as a spinner, and that's a really good pickup you picked up earlier.
Because he's going really well.
In that, you want that front leg to be braced because you want to be getting over your front leg, and that's where a lot of your bowling comes from. That gives you the drift, it gives you the revolutions, and ultimately gives you the turn. So that was a really good pickup today, and something that we can work on to make him even better because he is really a champion. Fundamentally, you want to be making your players better all the time. So he's been outstanding.
So you would look to make him
just
better.
Look how low that
because he's going really well.
Which
got great control, the variations. Batsmen are not able to pick him up, and he's contributing.
The good leg
Who you look to make a change
all got a very braced front leg at points of delivery.
Be
so that's something that we can work on with him.
The difference that batsmen are not picking him up.
No, well, I think so, because fundamentally you want to be making your players better all the time.
So he's been outstanding. I remember early days in my career, Terry Jenner had a stint with the leg spinners in the Caribbean, and he spoke about a few things which were critical for leg spinners: the grip, to allow for the revs, so that reverse hold, so that you can turn your hand like opening a doorknob, and then it's a sequential
the Shane Warnes,
list of events
the good leg spin bowlers
that happen
all
for you
got a
to
very
have
braced front
turn
leg
and bounce
at
that you would
points of
expect
delivery.
from a leg spinner.
So that's something that we can work on with him. It's like the opening the doorknob sort of action, which allows you to get the bounce on wickets that aren't really turning for you.
That's Ranga De Silva. I just want to build on that point that you made. I remember early days in my career, Terry Jenner had a stint with the leg spinners in the Caribbean, and he spoke about a few things which were critical for leg spinners: the grip, to allow for the revs, so that reverse hold, so that you can turn your hand like opening a doorknob, and then it's a sequential
inside edge
list of events and action that has to happen for you to have that turn and bounce that you would expect from a leg spinner.
Yes, it's like the opening the doorknob sort of action, which allows you to get the bounce on wickets that aren't really turning for you outside of the subcontinent and outside of Asia. It's the bounce that does it for the leg spinner, and that's something where you need to really get over that front leg. Waninda Hasaranga, he's a student of the game. I think that's a little bit indicative. He'll be looking for every little thing to make him better, because I think he's outstanding. They've obviously had a look. Their strategy's been wickets in hand
inside
at the back end, which for
conservative
them has
start
worked so
once
far.
again from the Jaffna Stallions.
Last delivery of the
They've gone on to make big
It's
scores.
a good one. It's been a quiet
but
over.
The first 6 overs, the made scores of 51,
52 for 1,
26 for 4, and 40 for 4. Today, 47 for 1. So they really haven't looked to go very big in those first 6 overs, backing the middle and lower order.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit indicative of the wicket today. I think the wicket is holding up just a little bit more. They've obviously had a look. Their strategy's been wickets in hand at the back end, which for them has worked so far.
Last delivery of the over. It's a good one. It's been a quiet over. 52 for 1.
DuPont is knowing.
Galle Gladiators, they were 54 without loss.
दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें। दोस्तों सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश। दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें। दोस्तों सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश। दोस्तों
just short, mistimed. Avishka Fernando had that fine innings earlier when he led Jaffna Stallions to a win. He should be in your My 11 Circle fantasy team. If you haven't selected him, might be missing an opportunity to gain points. Galle Gladiators, they were 54 without loss.
That was it also
Jaffna Stallions 52 for 1 at the moment.
Chasing 175.
119 more required from 78 deliveries.
He started off a little quicker today though. Remember, 9 off his first over. Galle Gladiators. He's got more protection in the deep now. In that innings, right, today he's off to 22
just short, missed time.
Now he's 24 off 20.
Avishka Fernando had that fine innings
really
earlier
and I think
when he led Jaffna Stallions to win. He should be in your My 11 Circle fantasy team. If you haven't selected him, might be missing an opportunity to gain points.
Well bowled there,
92.
Changing
that was it also against the Galle Gladiators when they were chasing 175.
Very, very good over. He's got to be tight. He's got to make sure he finishes well.
He started off a little quicker today though. Remember, he was 10 off 20.
He chopped on
in that innings. Right,
was
today
the wrong on, but a fortuitous boundary. He'll take it nonetheless. Not quite sure that's a My 11 Circle champion shot.
Yeah, really good, and I think that's the hallmark. He now trusts his game enough.
He didn't pick it
to
up
give himself an opportunity when he gets in.
The gap, it runs away. That will hurt the Galle Gladiators. They bowled a peach. They still don't get that break. He disagrees with you, Darren. He disagrees with you.
I like it. I like this over. He's busy reconstructing a very, very good over. He's got to be tight. He's got to make sure he finishes well. These last 3 balls crucial.
Oh, bowling beautifully. He's a little bit on this pitch. Just got to look for that chopped on. Keep saying.
Was the wrong on, but a fortuitous boundary.
They will be key.
He'll take it nonetheless.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Sure
the ball
that's a My 11 Circle champion shot.
That was his genuine off spinner. So he possesses that in his arsenal.
He didn't pick it up though. But he picks the gap, it runs away. That will hurt the Galle Gladiators. They bowled a peach. They still don't get that break. He disagrees with you, Darren. He disagrees with you. Changing his speeds up, Galle Gladiators. Oh, bowling beautifully. He's a little bit on this pitch. You've got to look for it. We keep saying. Galle Gladiators, Laksan, Sandakan. They will be key.
Yeah, it was interesting. The ball before the inside edge was the leg spinner. That was his genuine off spinner. So he possesses that in his arsenal.
8 off the 8. Jaffna Stallions 60 for 1.
So far so good in this run chase. Jaffna Stallions
दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें। दोस्तों सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश
Malik and the form we've seen from the captain of this Jaffna Stallions team.
दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें। दोस्तों सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश।
They're just building themselves a base for that real solid top middle order. Danajay De Silva, Shoaib Malik, to Sara Pereira, the likes of those players to come. They just need to. Avishka's giving them a really good start here and a really good stable
So far
base.
so good in this run chase. Jaffna Stallions requiring 9.25 runs per over here on in.
Played some wonderful shots when he came out to bat.
Fairly deep batting lineup. You think of Shoaib Malik and the form we've seen from the captain of this Jaffna Stallions team, Sara Pereira.
Roshan would be very, very busy.
Sitting quite pretty at the moment.
Yeah, they are. They're just building themselves a base for that real solid top middle order. Danajay De Silva, Shoaib Malik. I think the way he started this over, the likes of those players to come, and just need to get Avishka's giving them a really good start and a really good stable base of the wicket. Every bowler has bowled their best ball when they've taken pace off. And he started very well, so very well read.
Played some wonderful shots when he came out to bat.
He's going to bowl a lot of slower balls. Third man up. Oh, no, it's fine leg because
14.
Banuka's on strike.
Oh, Roshan would be busy. Roshan would be very, very busy. Starts off with a slower one.
Just adjusts the length of the last
Great hobby to have bird watching.
So the batsman advancing.
I think the way he started this over with a slow ball, and we've said it so often here in the commentary box, gives us an idea of the pace of the wicket. Every bowler has bowled their best ball when they've taken pace off, and he started very well, so very well read. The field tells you he's going to bowl a lot of slower balls. Third man up, or no, it's fine leg because Munal Banuka's on strike.
Slow ball from back of the hand. That's a good change up.
And the confidence of the young man. This is his first game.
Just adjusts the length at the last moment. Saw the batsman advancing
and bringing out.
That's a key thing for bowlers in T20 cricket. You've got to keep your eyes on the batsman as well, or your peripheral vision, as they say. Your focus obviously on that length that you want to bowl. And you're thinking about it at the top of the mark, but then upon delivery, there are many things that can happen. And you've got to have the skill, the ability to adjust. Those deliveries is the length. It's not in the slot, it's not very short, that allows the batsman to have a free hit square of the wicket. Ball from back of the hand. That's a good change up.
And the confidence of the young man.
Back of the hand slow balls have been going here for Dhananjay Laxmi. He's bowled them and executed them exceptionally well. And he's
bringing out a lot of different deliveries.
2 balls to go.
That's not an easy one to bowl.
A very good one.
The back of the hand.
Want to exit
great control. Bowled wider, intentionally forcing Avishka Fernando to try and fetch it.
Bounce on that occasion. And again
into the wicket.
What's also important about those deliveries is the length. It's not in the slot, it's not very short, that allows the batsman to have a free hit square of the wicket.
Required of 67. One more ball in this over. It's crucial for Dhananjay Laxmi to finish strong.
Back of the hand slow balls have been go here for Dhananjay Laxmi. He's bowled them and executed them exceptionally well. He's bowled to his field now. 2 balls to go this over. What has been a very good one. He'll want to exit this over.
They come back for 2. 6 runs off the over. 66 for 1. On that occasion, as Russell Arnold said, we'll have a strategic timeout.
Into the wicket. He's drying up for the Jaffna Stallions. Required rate the highest.
दोस्तों इसी तरह मैच का आनंद उठाने के लिए सभी लोग एक साथ मिलकर इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए एंड अभी तक वीडियो को लाइक नहीं किया तो लाइक कर दीजिए दोस्तों, क्योंकि यहाँ पर 28,000 लोग इस समय इस वीडियो को देख रहे हैं और लाइक सिर्फ 24। भाई ये क्या हुआ गाइज, एक साथ सभी इस वीडियो को लाइक कीजिए एंड चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें।
They come back for 2.
TVI. Stay tuned.
6 runs off the over. 66 for 1. And as Russell Arnold said, we'll have a strategic timeout.
दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों, सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश। दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों, सर्च कीजिए बिग। दोस्तों
ඔබට මගහැරුණු සියලු වැඩසටහන් පහසු වෙලාවට නරඹන්න TVI News site අපගේ YouTube
दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों, सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश। दोस्तों दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों, सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश।
Official webcasting partner, Content Eye Asia.
दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों, सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश। दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलिए। सर्च कीजिए बिग
दोस्तों evening. Other parts of Sri Lanka. Just stop and admire. Soak it all in. Culture, food, joy. Some unbelievable pictures. Wherever you are, you'll be able to enjoy these very, very soon. Times are changing once again.
Country rich in history, Roslano. Portuguese influence, Dutch and British influences, shaping beautiful
sun
country
disappearing
of
here.
Sri Lanka.
On a beautiful Thursday evening. Now it's Lakshan Sandakan. Other parts of Sri Lanka. Just stop and admire. Soak it all in. Wicket take culture. Should look for wickets. Joy. That's what can make a difference for the Galle Gladiators. Some unbelievable pictures. Wherever you are, you'll be able to enjoy these very, very soon. Times are changing once again.
Country rich in history. Roslano starts well. Portuguese influence, Dutch there for him. British influences.
Like a lot of revs
shaping
on the ball.
Beautiful country of Sri Lanka.
He does that, Lakshan Sandakan.
This is perfect for him. Now it's Lakshan Sandakan.
Genuine wicket taker. If he can get wickets this spell, he will transfer that pressure straight back onto the Jaffna Stallions. He will bowl.
Crucial period of the game. Wicket taker. He should look for wickets. That's what can make a early call. Minod Banuka is key here for the Jaffna Stallions though. 19 of 14, looking a lot better today. Batting with more freedom. It's got to make sure that the scoreboard keeps ticking and the pressure is off Avishka Fernando, who needs to bat right
well.
through.
A little bit of purchase there for him. Looks like he imparts a lot of revs on the ball.
He does that, Lakshan Sandakan. This is
nice
perfect
shots
for him.
Clean
genuine wicket taker.
Gets
if he can get wickets this spell, he will transfer that
listening to me.
straight back onto
That's
the
Minod
Jaffna
Banuka.
Stallions. He will bowl wicket-taking balls.
It's out of here. That relieves the pressure. That puts pressure on Lakshan Sandakan. Good early call. Minod Banuka is key here for the Jaffna Stallions though. 19 of 14, looking that innings proper. A lot better today. Got to make good decisions. Batting with more freedom. He does. It's got to make sure that the scoreboard keeps ticking and the pressure's off Avishka Fernando, who needs to bat right
this
through.
Shot, it's hitting with the wind. Wind blowing from right to left of screen. Punches it through the offside. Just
nice shot.
Clean striking.
This is not an effective length.
Gets a 6.
The fuller length is what. There's someone listening to me. That's Minod Banuka. 76 for 1, Galle Gladiators. It's out of here. That relieves the pressure. That puts pressure on Lakshan Sandakan. Shout out to Krishan Digal. That's exactly what you need to do. Midnight. Pace that innings proper. If you're anywhere in the world, got to make watching good decisions. Win a moment, he does. Lanka Premier League. Give us a shout. Let us know. 50 partnership at the end of 10. It's 77.
Nice shot. It's hitting with the wind.
There's another ball. It's
wind
76
blowing
for 1
from right to left of screen.
Yes. I'm in a hurry.
Punches it through the offside.
Interesting thing is
just a
these
single.
Two, Lakshan Sandakan and Minod
Sandakan goes short. No, this is not an effective length.
Faced him numerous
fuller
times.
length is what will get him that wicket.
Would want to finish the over. Cut short.
76 for 1, Galle Gladiators. Jaffna Stallions 75 for 1. Lot more batting to come.
After 10 overs.
Shout out to Krishan Digal watching from Sydney at midnight. If you're anywhere in the world watching the My 11 Circle Lanka Premier League, give us a shout. Let us know. 50 partnership at the end of 10. It's 77. Oh, there's another ball. It's 76 for 1 at the moment.
You're rushing the over, Russell.
Yes. I'm in a hurry.
Interesting thing is these two, Lakshan Sandakan and Minod Banuka, play at the same club, so he would have faced him numerous times. That's not how Lakshan Sandakan would want to finish the over. Cut short, little bit of width, cut away for 4. 76 for 1 or 80 for 1.
An expensive first over by Sandakan. 14 runs conceded.
दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें। दोस्तों सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश
for the Jaffna Stallions. Oscar Fernando is still there, 35 from 31. Picks it up nicely. That's a good shot. He's measured this bowler, Lakshan, and gets another 6.
Well,
An expensive first over by Sandakant. 14 runs
not
conceded
on the right lane.
Just keeping that required rate in check. It's just above 9. That's a My 11 circle
Still
champion.
9
wickets
fan.
in hand, celebrating his victory for the Jaffna Stallions. Enjoying this match on his phone, and you can do that as well. 35 from 31 on the My 11 circle app.
That's a wide. Dhananjay Lakshan has been looking to mix it up. Started off with a slow
Picks it
delivery.
up nicely. That's a good shot. He's measured
the way the ups and downs in pace.
this bowler, Lakshan, and gets another 6.
And generally, he's not expressing pace. He looks to try and vary.
Well, slow delivery.
But as far as the Jaffna Stallions are concerned, it's a polished effort
on the right lane. And had to go that way.
Look at the way they attack the
That's a My 11 circle champion fan, celebrating his victory. Enjoying this match on his phone, and you can do that as well.
Wide half volley, and they straight away
took the My 11 circle app.
One thing that's quite apparent is that they have a very good game plan. Dhananjay Lakshan has been looking to mix it up. Exactly what they're doing. Started out with a slower delivery well as a team. And there you are, you could see. Just look at the way the ups and downs in pace.
Just sunk that back leg, got the elevation.
He's not
had a really good result.
To try and vary.
Another boundary in the over.
But as far as the
Jaffna Stallions are concerned,
it's a polished effort.
Avishka.
They've done a brilliant job. Look at the way they attack the bowling. They realised that Lakshan Sandakant would be a threat.
Over extra cover.
Another look. That was the quickish delivery.
And did well.
To the wide half volley, and they straight away took to him.
My 11 circle champion.
One thing that's quite apparent is that they have already 11 runs of 4 deliveries. So this would be yet another big over. Exactly what they're doing. They've worked very well as a team.
When you talk about Jaffna, the top order was not responding
what
well.
A shot.
In this game,
just sunk that back leg, got the elevation,
wasn't stiff,
and had a really good result.
So
another boundary in the over.
The right ideas. Loves hitting the ball in the air. Avishka got their bearing. Played few dot deliveries. The ball very closely. Every batsman saw that to get C-mark delivery and decided it's going to go on the pitch over extra cover. And did well to hit the ball into the gap and picked up My 11 circle. They're getting closer and closer to the target set.
Already 11 runs of 4 deliveries.
Gladiators.
So this will be yet another big over for the Stallions.
Yeah, when to talk about Jaffna,
strike over.
The top order was not
just to remind you
well,
a little bit
in
of
this game.
What Jaffna Stallions as a team has achieved in the tournament so far. They won against Galle Gladiators in their first match.
So went out there with
when
the
they
right
chased
ideas.
175, got to 176 for 2, a comfortable win.
Just got their bearing, played few dot deliveries.
Every batsman the coach of the Sri Lanka national team, speaking with the captain of this Jaffna Stallions team, Tisara Pereira.
Must have been asking him, stop hitting too many sixes. They're getting closer and closer to the end of the over target set by the opposition. 93 for 1. Galle Gladiators.
Singleton's a strike over. Just to remind you a little bit of what Jaffna Stallions as a team has achieved in the tournament so far. They won against Galle Gladiators in their first match. That's when they chased 175, got to 176 for 2, a comfortable win. Advice being shared. Mickey Arthur, the coach of the Sri Lanka national team, speaking with the captain of this Jaffna Stallions team, Tisara Pereira.
Must have been asking him, stop hitting too many sixes. End of the over, after 11, it's 93 for 1.
दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूले दोस्तों। सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश।
Really been under a lot of pressure. Banuka did that quite well. Went after him.
दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना।
See that batsmen generally don't let him settle down. They just look to take him on quickly. For reasons, one thing is that the reason this guy can
Fernando
be a winner,
eyeing up
he has
another
that
half
X
century in
factor.
the tournament. At the moment, 46 from 36. His partnership 67 from 45 deliveries.
Sandakan went for 14 in the first over. One thing about him is that he struggled against left-handers. Whenever the left-hander looks to attack him, he's really been under a lot of pressure.
At times you have to buy wickets to be able to win the games.
Did that quite
He's
well.
a wicket-taking option.
Went
There's
after
no
him.
doubt about it.
And his big six.
Economy is quite
And
good
one
too.
thing, when Sandakan's on, you would see that batsmen generally don't let him
best. Will
settle
that be a
down.
wicket? Just short.
Just look to take him on quickly.
It was a good effort. He was attacking
For
the
reasons,
ball.
one thing is that
with the hope of
the reason
making the
this guy
catch.
can be a winner, he
Just
has
fell
that
short.
X factor.
You made a point that he struggled against left-handed
At the
batsmen.
same time,
has he ever tried bowling round
be
the
very
stumps
costly.
to left-handed batsmen? Might be a good option. There can be a problem with the wrist spinners. They can be expensive, but as long as they're in the habit of picking out wickets,
going back on that record of
fine.
again. Just 7
times
point
you have to
something
buy
per over,
wickets
which is very decent
to
in
be
his
able to win the
T20
games.
career.
He's a
got over 50
wicket-taking
wickets.
option. There's
So
no
that is the
doubt
reason
about
that's
it.
another look.
And his economy is quite good too.
Just trying to get there, just short. So that's one of the reasons why he's been
4 for 18 is best. Will that be a wicket? Just short.
team by the Sri Lankan
It was a
team.
good effort. He was attacking the ball with the hope of making the catch.
See that match
Just
winner,
fell short.
Bowler that provides the X factor.
You made a
But
point
needs to
that
be
he struggled
consistent.
against
That's his
left-handed
problem.
batsmen. Has he ever tried
He's been having
bowling
his off
round the
days.
stumps to left-handed
A
batsmen?
little bit too regularly
Might be a good
sometimes.
option.
Great use of the feet. Just covering
getting
the
back on
ball,
that
negating any
Back on the
turn on
record of
off.
Sandakan. Just
6 runs from the
7
over,
point something
99
per
for
over,
1
which
out.
is very decent in his T20 career. He's got over 50 wickets. So that is the reason. That's another look. Just trying to get there, just short. So that's one of the reasons why he's been held in high esteem by the Sri Lankan team, the team management.
दोस्तों अगर आप हमारे चैनल पर नए हो तो चैनल को अभी एक साथ मिलकर सब्सक्राइब करें।
X factor, but he needs to be consistent. That's his problem. He's been having his off days a little bit too regularly sometimes.
Great use of the feet. Just covering the ball, negating any turn on off. Shoaib Malik, Dhananjaya 6 runs from the over, 99 for 1 Pereira.
See that batting
और
order
11 टीम के लिए
can be a real
हमारा
threat.
टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना
Considering
भूलें।
just
दोस्तों सर्च
72
कीजिए
of 48.
बिग बैश। दोस्तों
type of batting you just saw. He's going to be a real challenge for the Galle Gladiators. Galle Gladiators, Fernando on 48. And how far has that gone? It's gone long enough. And he's crossed the
दोस्तों
50
मैच
mark.
के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और
And he's
ड्रीम
made
11
it
टीम
look
के
so
लिए हमारे
easy.
टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना
54,
बिल्कुल भी ना
40
भूलें।
balls,
दोस्तों
3 sixers and 4 fours. It's 105 for 1. And the Stallions just continuing to march forward.
Hard work paid.
Batting to come, Shoaib Malik, Dhananjaya de Silva,
He absorbed the
informed
pressure
Tisara
earlier on
Pereira.
when he started his innings.
That batting order
Whenever
can be a
he
real
had the
threat.
opportunity, he was able
Considering
to do
the
that
72
and quite
needed of
efficiently.
48.
2 6 in a row.
Batting you just saw. He's going to be a real
For
challenge
those
for
of
the
you
Galle
looking on,
Gladiators.
take a look
Galle
at his head
Gladiators,
position.
Fernando on 48.
Vishka Fernando
And how far has
keeps
that
his
gone?
head down, focuses
He's
on
gone long
striking the
enough.
ball cleanly,
And he's crossed the
making
50
good
mark.
contact.
And he's
Then,
made it look so
after he's
easy.
executed, he looks up.
54,
Great
40
lesson for
balls,
young
3
cricketers.
sixers and 4 fours.
You want to play the power shot,
It's
you've got to hold your
105
shape,
for
keep your
1.
shape,
And
focus on controlling
the
your head
Stallions
position.
just continuing to march forward. Another one.
Hard work paid.
Consecutive sixers It's raining
He
sixers
absorbed the
here.
pressure earlier on
Now
when he started
54
his
or
innings.
45 balls. The required rate is just about a run a ball.
Whenever he had the opportunity, he was able to do that and quite efficiently.
Over. And Avishka Fernando, he's really enjoying himself.
Yeah, he
For those
wants
of you
to
looking on,
finish
take
this
a look
game
at his
in a
head
hurry now.
position. Avishka
Siding the
Fernando
ball big.
keeps his head down, focuses on striking the ball clean.
दोस्तों 28,000 से ऊपर इस समय इस वीडियो को देख रहे हैं और लाइक सिर्फ 4,000 दोस्तों एक साथ सभी मिलकर इस वीडियो को लाइक कीजिए एंड चैनल पर नए तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना बिल्कुल भी ना बोले क्योंकि इसी तरह का लाइव वीडियो लाइव क्रिकेट के वीडियो हमारे चैनल पर आपको देखने को मिलेंगे। एक साथ दोस्तों मिलकर उस लाल वाले बटन को दबा दीजिए।
It's raining sixers here. Now 54 or 45 balls. The required rate is just above a run a ball. 8.55 is what was needed. 18 runs in the over. And Avishka Fernando, he's really enjoying
both the
himself.
arms together. Yeah, he wants to finish this game in a hurry now. But he's siding the ball big. Avishka has been very busy. Stonking the ball now. He's been hitting the ball in the air for big sixes.
Continues for Galle Gladiators.
Impressive knock
with his remodeled action. Clean striking from the young man. Not an easy situation for any bowler. Haven't spoken to Sil on the Rhine. He mentioned how difficult it is for him. It's a really good West Indian all-rounder. He had a similar challenge in terms of remodeling his action as a right-arm off-spinner.
Dhananjaya to finish the over after 13. Warning coaches need to do with his action. They have to look at his gather position very carefully. He picks both the arms together. Not the right thing to do. But Avishka has been very busy. He's been hitting the ball in the air for big sixes. Impressive knock from him.
Come on, boy.
Clean striking from the young man. When he gets in, he doesn't throw his wicket away. And that's a really good.
दोस्तों अगर आपको ड्रीम 11 टीम और टॉस प्रेडिक्शन चाहिए तो हमारे टेलीग्राम को चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलिए क्योंकि वहां पर आपको सभी ड्रीम 11 के टीम्स मिल जाएंगे। मैच विनिंग टीम मिलेंगे, लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में है एंड चैट में भी हमने पिन कर दिए। जाइए एक साथ सभी जाकर उस टेलीग्राम चैनल को ज्वाइन कीजिए। दोस्तों मैच
The problem has been that the Gladiators haven't been penetrating. They haven't been able to get those early wickets. Avishka Fernando started off in grand style, took on the fast bowlers, looked to attack. Anything in his own, loves to go over the top, very good with the pull and the slot sweep. And his full repertoire was on display. This was the way he took on Akila Dhananjaya, reaching his half century with a 6.
Yeah, all the strokes he played in this innings
19 runs coming from the 13th over, the most expensive of the innings so far.
He made sure that he picks up the line and the length of the delivery very early.
Jaffna Stallions
last minute
look well set for their 4th win in the tournament.
Which stroke he's going to employ. It's been very effective.
Asith Fernando.
5 sixes in the innings.
The problem has been that the Gladiators haven't been penetrating. They haven't been able to get those early wickets.
He's also a very good offside player. So
Avishka Fernando started off in grand style, took on the fast bowlers, looked to attack. Anything in his own, loves to go over the top, very good with the pull and the slog sweep. His career. And his full repertoire was on display. This was the way he took on Akila Dhananjaya, reaching his half century with a 6.
Yeah, all the strokes he played in this innings were not premeditated.
And had a lot of runs behind him.
He made sure that he picks up the line and the length of the delivery very early.
His rightful place.
And at the last minute,
he's only 22 years of age.
He decided which
alone
stroke he's going to employ.
Tells you that he's got a bright future ahead of him. He will learn a lot more about 5 sixes in the innings, game of cricket itself. All through the leg side. Looks a really good prospect. Just state that for Sri Lanka, he's also a very good offside player, so not one-dimensional in terms of the areas in which he looks to score.
What we saw when he was playing against Mohammad
He's one of the biggest finds as far as Sri Lanka is concerned. Remember, he started his career
trying to move into
on a very auspicious note.
Show respect to the
bowler. Got out second ball. and then was kind of forgotten. And discarded somewhat and worked really hard.
Well in the crease.
And
everything
had a lot of runs behind him.
Started to play his strokes.
And now he's back in his rightful place.
Good stop.
He's only 22 years of age, so that alone tells you that he's got a bright future ahead of him. He will learn a lot more about batting and the game of cricket itself. So I'm with you there, Roshan. Looks a really good prospect for Sri Lanka.
Seems like he knows his game now.
And Moratua has produced some
improved his defensive technique. What we saw when he was playing against Mohammad Amir.
The famous big match, of course, in Sebastians versus Prince of Wales.
He was trying to move into the line. He was trying to show respect to the bowler.
The flavor is seen in Avishka Fernando's batting.
Once. That has to be a brilliant stroke. Everything is in sync. Started to play his strokes. Moved way outside the line of that off stump. And from there, he was able to hit the ball between the wickets and the wicketkeeper. Has to be a very
on the subject of Avishka, just to continue a little bit, he comes from a cricketing village in Sri Lanka. He comes from Moratua. Managed it perfectly. Moratua is the south of Colombo. How do you do, Leonardo? Look, he was looking to improvise.
I'm sure if you ask him
to
repeat this again,
Moratua has produced some great cricketers.
It was my 11th circle champion
shot. Good cricketing schools there. The famous big match, of course, in Sebastians versus Prince of Wales.
Previous delivery, he tried the same. This time he gets away.
That flavour, the Moratua flavour is seen in Avishka Fernando's batting.
Will it be a match-winning partnership?
That has to be a brilliant stroke.
Just to finish on
a moved way outside the line of that off stump. And from there, he was able to hit the ball between the wickets and the wicketkeeper. Has to be a very good
internationals as well. So I'm sure at 22, having had the chance of playing international cricket,
he just managed to perfectly miss the stance between his legs. How do you do that? He's achieved a lot. For someone as young
I'm sure
as
if you ask him to repeat this again, he won't be able to.
As he matures,
I have to say,
he can be a real
it was my 11th circle champion shot.
And we see him in the test format. A lot of premeditation there. Previous delivery, he tried the same. This time he gets away. Partnership sitting on 97 from 60. The offside, I spoke about his offside play. Will it be a match-winning partnership? Just as good as his onside play. That's when you know he's a quality player. Just to finish on Avishka Fernando, he had that fine innings against the West Indies in the ODI. 127 is what he scored. So he's had international experience.
You're telling me one more question?
He's played in the T20 internationals as well. So I'm sure at 22, having had the chance of playing international cricket, that could only aid in your development.
I think at 22 he's achieved a lot for someone as young as he is, because it's very early in his career. So as he matures, he can be a real champion player for Sri Lanka.
He can generate
even the test
lots of format. Speed. That's taken.
The coach, Mikiyata.
That was in the air. It was a well-judged catch.
Through the offside, I spoke about his offside play. 99 is what his onside play. That's when you know
just pick
he's
the
a
fielder.
Quality player.
Was a full toss, should have been dispatched.
Gives himself a lot of options.
He loses
as a
his wicket, and the breakthrough comes.
You're telling me one more question. Has it come too late for the Galle Gladiators? That's the question. Setup. Out for 40. It is 125 for 2.
Back left is on the right path.
दोस्तों बिना प्रचार के इस मुकाबले का आनंद लेने के लिए एक साथ सभी चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। एंड अगर आप चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दोगे तो आपको प्रचार देखने को नहीं मिलेगा, ऐड देखने को नहीं मिलेगा। तो एक साथ दोस्तों चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए।
99 is what it achieved. Just pick the fielder. Was a full toss, should have been dispatched. But he loses his wicket, and the breakthrough comes.
Has it come too late for the Galle Gladiators? That's the question. Out for 40. He's 125 for 2.
ये प्लेन कोलकाता से पिछली बार 35 साल पहले टेक ऑफ किया था।
दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें। दोस्तों सर्च कीजिए बिग बैच। दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें। दोस्तों सर्च कीजिए बिग दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11।
Captain promoting himself. Does he need a bit of practice? Low full toss, working for the bowler on that occasion. Couldn't quite get the elevation right. That's the only thing lacked in that throw.
Here's Amir.
Gladiators need wickets, so Amir's been used to the wicket-taking option. He comes in, he's got 2 overs left. 5 sixes for Abhishek Fernando. Started off against Amir.
Sarah Pereira. What a player he's been in this tournament.
He's going over mid-wicket, loves to go over long on.
Just shy of 150.
Ganga was talking about his
runs, leading run scorer for his franchise. Only today,
the execution was
Taleka went past him for the most runs in the tournament.
And he's
captain promoting himself.
Why he's thought of so highly.
Does he need a bit of practice? Low full toss, working for the bowler on that occasion. Every time he looks to hit the ball in the air, he bends his back leg at the elevation, which allows him to hit the ball with extreme power. That's the only thing lacked in that throw. That's quite noticeable.
Gladiators need wickets, so Amir's been used to the wicket-taking option. He comes in, he's got 2 overs left. 5 sixes for Abhishek Fernando. Started off against Amir and then took on the spinners.
Clipped away.
He's going over mid-wicket, loves to go over long on.
That's a 4.
Ganga was talking
Another
about
boundary, they inch closer to this target score.
And the way the execution was, how strong he is to that offside field.
Against the set batsman.
And he's shown us why he's thought of so highly. Short fine leg inside the circle, that's asking for trouble.
Every time he
just outside the leg
ball
stump.
in the air, he bends his
All
back
you
leg,
need with a fine tickle,
which allows him to hit the ball with extreme power.
It's 42 of
That's quite noticeable.
8 wickets standing.
Clipped away.
Short and pulled away.
Getting 2 straight. That's with the fielders as well. Another boundary, they inch closer to this target score.
You can't earn in your line of length. The dive against the set batsman. He did, Mohammad Amir, and fielded it well to cover that ground.
Short fine leg inside the circle, that's asking for trouble. Full and just outside the leg stump.
My 11th circle
All you need was a fine tickle. Just 42 of 33. 8 wickets standing.
Mohammad Amir can't believe what he saw. Expected a better effort. To Sarah Pereira. Here's the new batsman. In previous matches, Shoaib Malik came in before to Sarah Pereira. That was the last wicket. Split the fielders as well. There was a bit of footwork. Malik was couldn't prevent the boundary to come in. The decision was switched.
Where was the
captain
dive?
Took responsibility.
He must have asked Shoaib Malik that Shoaib, I need a bit of batting practice. Well, you stay on, I'll go and take the ball as well. But a dive was needed.
दोस्तों टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम्स के लिए मैच विनिंग ड्रीम 11 टीम्स के लिए हमारे टेलीग्राम चैनल को ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलिए। लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में हमने यहाँ पर चैट में भी लिंक डाल दी है, जाइए ज्वाइन कीजिए एंड चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए दोस्तों, क्योंकि अगला मुकाबला जो होने वाला उदम्बुला विकिंग्स वर्सेस कैंडी तुस्कर्स के बीच होने वाला है। बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त मुकाबला होगा, ताबड़ तो अंदाज में दोनों टीमों खेलने वाली हैं, बहुत ही कांटे वाली टक्कर होगी दोस्तों। तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए ताकि अगला मुकाबला शुरू होते ही आपको नोटिफिकेशन मिल जाए और इसी तरह लाइव मैच का आनंद हमारे चैनल पर उठा पाओ।
Taken on the second attempt, while Shoaib Malik was getting set to come in, the decision was switched. The captain took responsibility.
He must have asked Shoaib Malik that, Shoaib, I need a bit of batting practice. You stay on, I'll go and take the ball as well.
spoke about his form, 2 half centuries to his name, an unbeaten 8 runs from the over, 97, and then a 68 from 28 in the last match. Here he is. Just have a look at what we've seen from Tessaro Pereira against the seamers. The red pulsating deliveries.
दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलिए। सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश।
In the slot, the strike rate over 350, and you compare that to getting it right in the Yorker region, only 106. So that's Tessaro Pereira, the opposition bowlers where to bowl to MVP of the tournament so far. And if they have to have any chance of winning this game, centuries to his name, need to be consistent, need to be precise. 97 their lengths, and then a 68 from 28 in the last match. Here he is. If you bowl there, you can contain him.
Yeah, it is. It's certainly a very good package at Darren Ganger. If you're bowling in that slot area, he is going to murder you because he is so strong and makes such good positions.
Just have a look at what we've seen from Tessaro Pereira against the seamers. The red pulsating deliveries. Those are his boundaries scored in the last couple of innings he's played. If you bowl in the slot, the strike rate over 350. And you compare that to getting it right in the Yorker region, only 106. So that's clearly telling the opposition bowlers where to bowl to contain this guy. And if they have to have any chance of winning this game, they will need to be consistent, need to be precise in terms of their lengths. The good area as well, offer length. If you bowl there,
he doesn't get it.
You can contain
him. A single only.
Yeah,
that is really good work.
It's certainly a very good package.
4 runs off the over.
If you're bowling in that slot area, he is going to murder you because he is so strong and makes such good positions. Shian Jayasuriya here, strategic timeout here, needing to get a breakthrough, needing to get a couple of wickets. Galle Gladiators.
Well ball, Shehan. Okay, so 3 off the over so far. First balls are wide, and then just a double at some stage. Ball number 3 it was. So still 2 balls to finish. This is the sharp end of this game. Need a really tight over. That's fine. That's good work.
He's bowled well. He's firing it into the pads of Tessaro Pereira. Not allowing him any width or any room to free those big hard-hitting arms of his.
Last ball the over. Pereira looking for a boundary. Oh, he doesn't get it. It's just going to be a single only. That is really good work. 4 runs off the over. Good stuff. 139 for 2.
Official webcasting partner.
Strategic timeout here. At 139 for 2.
प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों। सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश। दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों। सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश।
පහසු වෙලාවට නරඹන්න TVI Newsයි අපගේ YouTube නාලිකා දෙකම අමතක නොකර දැන්ම subscribe කරන්න.
दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों। सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश।
Lanka Premier League 2020. Official webcasting partner.
दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों। सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश।
Timeout's done. Now the original rate that he needed to go at was just over 8.5. The required rate now is just 8. So it's 32 required from 24 deliveries. When you've got someone like Cesaro Pereira there, you would think that's not going to be too much of a problem. I can't help but wonder if it had been another 20 runs, which some of us think maybe it should have been.
मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलिए। दोस्तों सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश।
Get the gun players involved, such as Cesaro Pereira. Will be very happy if he finishes this in fine style. But again, we've got a track that's a little bit different again today. So again, there's different skills that are involved, but we've seen some fine performances in game one. We've got another game later on today as well, so plenty of action. But it could have been 52 from 24 in my book. We might be playing on the app. Right, here we go.
Asita Fernando back into the attack. The only way the Galle Gladiators are going to win this is if they get wickets and get wickets quickly.
He needed to go at was just over 8.5. The required rate now is just 8. So it's 32 required from 24 deliveries. When you've got someone like Cesaro Pereira there, you would think that's not going to be too much of a problem. I can't help but wonder if it would have been another 20 runs, which some of us think maybe it should have been. I think it could have been. That's the problem, though, is of course those that are just ignoring the sweep, so My 11 Circle app, playing with the champions, when you make your team and get the gun players involved, such as Cesaro Pereira. Will be very happy if he finishes this in fine style. Every time again, we've got a track that's a little bit different again today. So again, there's different skills that are involved. We've seen some fine performances in game one. We've got another game later on today as well. So plenty of action. To try and perfect the Yorkers. Could have been 52 from 24 in my book. They bowled the nets. They bowled a target. They might be playing on the inside net. Right, here we go. Well, that's a length delivery. He's got underneath that. He's hit it really well for 4.
The only way the Galle Gladiators are going to win this is if they get wickets and get wickets quickly. Yeah, it was. And there was a little bit of width on that one as well, which allowed him to free his arms, get his weight through the ball, and he's executed that beautifully. He is in such good form.
Just to show you the sevens.
He's going to take
the first 3 overs is really good work from him and Asita Fernando. There was a time where that sort of shot was not driven hard. Credit to him and his work so well. That's the problem, though. He's a little bit straight up and just a normal sweeper, so 2 more. Disappeared.
Yeah, that ball in the slot area, that Darren Ganga highlighted for us.
Across on the leg side.
A proper cricket shot.
He's opened up his game
picking out deep extra cover.
It's a different player now. Every time I see those sort of analytical pieces, such as Darren showed us about the Yorkers, reasonably easy to think about the guys like that's the thing.
Oh, wow, maybe not. That is a wicket.
A lot of bowlers around the world.
Pereira's just trying to pick that one up, but he's picked out the fielder.
They bowled a target.
Very good catch. That ball went at a rate of knots. Very, very well picked up.
Well, that's a length delivery. He's got underneath that. He's hit it really well for 4.
Fernando went
that's
straight
the length you don't want to bowl. That's what Darren was talking about.
Up a really good catch. Yeah, it was. And there was a little bit of width on that one as well, which allowed him to free his arms, get his weight through the ball. Very, very good. He's executed that beautifully. He is in such good form, Cesaro Pereira, at the moment. He's going to take hold of anything that gives
him seen that now, 145. There was a time where that sort of shot was not in his repertoire. Credit to him that he's worked so well at playing on the offside like that, in the slot, and it disappeared. He was extremely strong on the leg side. Used to drag that sort of ball across on the leg side. But he's opened up his game dramatically, and he's a different player now. So 6 off the first 2 has made it reasonably easy in this over.
Oh, wow, maybe not. That is a wicket. Pereira's just tried to pick that one up, but he's picked out the fielder.
Very good catch. That ball went at a rate of knots. Very, very well picked up. Asita Fernando went straighter. Laksan Sandakan picking up a really good catch.
It's a calm
on the
tough
circle,
situation
just behind square on the leg side.
So the captain
very, very good. Could this be the opening?
The Galle Gladiators are looking for. Show off Malik now. I tell you what, they wanted to see the end of the skipper. Look at that. I've seen that now. 145 for 3 over 10,000 runs. Strike rate 126. But over 100 not outs as well, actually.
दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलिए। दोस्तों सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश।
That's a phenomenal record, and if you wanted anybody to come in with 26 needed of 21, it's this man Malik. There we go.
दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों। सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश।
Wanted one, not there though. To the short third man.
The Cedar Fernando got the bit between his teeth here, showing a lot of grit, a lot of determination.
There's a calm mind for a tough situation. Loss of the captain has just put a little bit of extra spice into this game. Down a little bit. Sharp Malik got 6 runs off his ridiculous experience. Look at that, 406 T20 games. Over 10,000 runs. Strike rate of 126. Maybe a dozen runs. But over 100 not outs as well, actually. So they will want to get highest score of 95 not out against Peshawar. Faisalabad, 2015.
That's a phenomenal record. If you wanted anybody to come in with 26 needed of 21, it's this man Malik. There we go. Cedar Fernando getting that straight and not giving any wood. Picked up and a very, very good catch there by Laxman. He's quick between wickets. Him and Avishka will run very, very well together.
He took out the leg side boundary beautifully. This is really good work. Wanted one, not there though. Indicator line to the short third man of the umpire. There's no way this Malik can actually work the
Cedar Fernando got the bit between his teeth here, showing a lot of grit, a lot of determination. He's bowled well today.
79 for Abhiska Fernando at the moment. Oh, he's just break it down a little quickly. They've got 6 runs off the over so far, just with 2 balls remaining, so there's nothing too dramatic or tight. 8 from it, that's what they needed. 147 for 3 to the last over. They need to get maybe a dozen runs. So they will want to get more than 8 required per over at some stage for the next couple. Length is right. You can't do much with that. Just one.
Very good over so far. Masita bowling really well, getting his lengths right. Malik will run hard between wickets. He's quick between wickets. Him and Avishka will run very, very well together.
He took out the leg side boundary beautifully. This is really good work. You're inside that indicator line, which is just an indicator for the umpire. There's no way this Malik can actually work that leg side. 7 in total, so he has to go to the offside. There is for this.
दोस्तों अगला मैच इसी तरह लाइव देखने के लिए चैनल को अभी कभी मिलकर एक साथ सभी मिलकर इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए ताकि अगला मुकाबला जो कि 8 बजे शुरू होगा हमारे चैनल पर लाइव इसी प्रकार से वीडियो के साथ देखने को मिल जाएगा दोस्तों। तो एक साथ मिलकर चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए।
147 for 3.
That's what they got left. Mohammad Amir 1, Jayasuriya 1. Asita Fernando's bowled out, bowled really, really well. Dhananjaya Silva 1, Lakshan Sandakam 2, and
दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों। सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश। दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों। सर्च कीजिए।
So it's a big call this from Bhanuka Rajapaksa.
Clue straight away, third man and fine leg inside the circle. 24 from 18, bottom line, no slow deliveries. They've got lots of wickets in hand, 7 in total, and there's still some batting to come after this.
Yeah, interesting who they're going to turn to now.
That's clever.
Mohammad Amir has 1 over leg. Very clever, bowling exactly to his field. Mohammad Amir is going to bowl this over. Very, very well bowled. The right ball, no, it's not Mohammad Amir. Off cutter into the wicket. It's what they got left. Mohammad Amir won really well. Jayasuriya won. Asita Fernando's bowled out, bowled really, really well. So he has 2 different slow balls. Jayla Silva 1, Lakshan Sandakam 2.
This one out of the back of the hand. Oh, on the bounce. Oh, no. It's gone for 4. I wonder if that could have and should have perhaps been a catch.
There's no excuse at this time of the game. Jayasuriya's got to run into balls, particularly at first over. So it's a big call this from Bhanuka Rajapaksa. And he's just backpedaled on that Jayasuriya. He's made an absolute mess of it. He had to go in to take that
straight
catch
away. Third man and
point in the game.
inside the
He's
circle.
backpedaled. He
So
didn't
there will
want
be
it.
slow deliveries. He can't play safety. Slow bouncer. That's clever.
Yeah, he's using up his
Very
variations.
clever, bowling
He's using
exactly to his
variations
field is
well.
Lakshan done a
If you
job.
have a look at that one,
Very, very well
instead
bowled.
of coming towards the ball,
Sanjay Surya
he's just into the wicket. He's been caught with the pace as the ball skimmed off the ground. It got onto him too quick. He should have been looking for the catch. He also changed his grip really well when he bowled the one out the back of the hand as well. So he has two different slow balls.
Has it been put down? I think it has. I think the umpire actually raised the finger. It's gone for 4. I wonder. I'm pretty sure the umpire stuck the finger up there for a caught behind. And should have perhaps been a catch.
There's no excuse at this time of the game. Sanjay Surya has got to run in behind the stumps, attempt to catch that. He's rolled that out the back of the hand. He's bowled that one cross, and he's just backpedaled on that. Sanjay Surya. He's made an absolute mess of it. A little bit onto Azam. He had to go in to take that catch at that point in the game. He's backpedaled. He didn't want it.
He did. He can't play safety. Wow, there's a couple of big errors.
Yeah, he's using up his variations. He's using his variations well. If you have a look at that one, instead of coming towards the ball, Sanjay Surya, he's just backpedaled and he's been caught with the pace as the ball skimmed off the ground. It got onto him too quick. He should have been looking for the catch. He'll be disappointed with that. Oh, that's regulation.
Has it been put down? I think it has. I think the umpire actually raised the finger. I think it is a wide, actually. I'm pretty sure the umpire stuck the finger up there for a caught behind. As I said, that line is just an indicator.
That's another poor miss. Poor miss that Azam Khan behind the stumps. That's really disappointing. We have a look. Really disappointing for that one.
दोस्तों ड्रीम 11 टीम और टॉस प्रेडिक्शंस के लिए हमारे टेलीग्राम चैनल को ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूले। वहां पर आपको मैच विनिंग ड्रीम 11 टीम मिल जाएगी, लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में है एंड यहाँ पर चैट में मैंने पिन कर दिया है। एंड अगर आप हमारे चैनल पर नए हो दोस्तों तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए, क्योंकि इसी तरह के लाइव मैच आपको हमारे चैनल पर देखने को मिलेंगे। और अभी इसके बाद दूसरा मुकाबला जो कि 8 बजे शुरू होने वाला है वो भी आपको हमारे चैनल पर लाइव देखने को मिलेंगे। एंड दोस्तों इस समय 40,000 लोग देख रहे हो। मैं चाहता हूँ कि 40,000 लोग सभी एक साथ मिलकर इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए।
Went up, Shianda's time, Shianda. He'll be disappointed with that. No mistake. But very well played there from Avishka Fernando. Oh, that's regulation. He set the settings up perfectly for the Jaffna Stallions.
Oh, and he's going to call that a wide, which I think is okay. I think it is a wide, actually.
59.
He's had some bad luck, but I think that is a wide. As I said, that line is just an indicator. Up to the umpire to decide whether it should be a wide or not.
That's really disappointing. Really disappointing for Lakshan.
Love the umpire's reaction in the background. The open mouth as well when he realised that he shouldn't have stuck the finger up. That's gone high. Now it should be caught. Should be taken this time, and it is taken. This is a really, really good over. Someone had to catch it.
दोस्तों इंडिया वर्सेस ऑस्ट्रेलिया का T20 मुकाबला भी देखने के लिए इसी प्रकार से देखने के लिए हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब बिल्कुल ज़रूर करें, क्योंकि कल इंडिया वर्सेस ऑस्ट्रेलिया का T20 मुकाबला शुरू होने वाला है और हमारे चैनल पर आपको इसी प्रकार से लाइव देखने को मिल जाएगा। तो अभी कभी एक साथ दोस्तों सभी मिलकर उस लाल वाले बटन को दबा डालें, अभी कभी दोस्तों एक साथ।
But very well played there from Avishka Fernando.
That last over.
He's set the settings up perfectly for the Jaffna Stallions. And let's not forget, one of those was the 84, 59, 152 for 4. Very, very well bowled, Lakshan Danajaya.
19 from 12. As I said before, they won't want to leave it as a big over required.
दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलिए दोस्तों। सर्च कीजिए।
Suddenly the game very, very tight. Mohammad Amir.
दोस्तों इस मुकाबले को आप किस जगह से देख रहे हो, एक बार सभी कमेंट करके जरूर बताएं। आप किस शहर, किस गांव, किस कस्बे से देख रहे हो, बिल्कुल हमें बताएं दोस्तों। एंड टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें, वहां पर आपको मैच विनिंग टीम मिल जाएगी। दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों। सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश। दोस्तों मैच के
Still a lot of work to do. These last few runs, the nerves will be ticking. Could have done better.
2 overs remaining, 152 for 4. 6 runs off that last over. Action galore, that's for sure. Hasaranga now has arrived at the crease.
And let's not forget, one of those was the four the drop catch from Shianjay Surya.
He's got 5 in the circle. He doesn't need 5.
Laksan Damajaya.
19 from 12. Cracked away, that's before. They won't want to leave it back-to-back boundaries.
As a big over required.
That's released a lot of pressure. For the last over.
One in the Hasaranga. Pressure everywhere. They're getting everything crossed, even up suddenly the game, but not one in the Hasaranga. Mohammad Amir, front foot out of the way, slaps it because
he's got that away nicely off the blade, and that's gone for 4. That's a great way to start the over.
Square of the wicket, so he not gets it in front of square. Not for the Galle Gladiators. They were suddenly breathing. Suddenly the Stallions. They were suddenly having some hope. Ehsan Ali.
He's changed the field again. He's
the
now
fielder there. But that was quick. But look at that.
Deep.
Opening the face of the bat.
Almost a wide fine leg, actually.
Still a lot of work to do. These last few runs.
So he's clearly going to change his angle. He's
the nerves will be ticking. Could have done better. Ehsan Ali.
Behind point.
Probably going to bowl it into the wicket.
Shot,
more slower balls.
Blade like that.
Better field now. Third man's come back and fine legs come back up into the ring. But better field if that's the line that Mohammad Amir is going to bowl. Fantastic.
He's got 5 in the circle. He doesn't need 5.
Hasaranga. Very well played. First 3 balls
cracked away, and that's 4. Back-to-back boundaries.
Through the
that's
offside.
released a lot of pressure.
Through the offside. There we go. Gave himself a bit of room.
Pressure everywhere. They're getting everything wrong. Even up here.
Straight to there
but not one into Hasaranga.
And gave himself some room. Very good batting.
Front foot out of the way.
दोस्तों टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम्स के लिए खास तौर पर मैच विनिंग ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारे टेलीग्राम चैनल को ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें। लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में है एंड आप यहां पर चैट में भी आपको टेलीग्राम चैनल का लिंक मिल जाएगा एंड आप टेलीग्राम पर दोस्तों सर्च कर सकते हो बिग बैश 2021 आप सर्च कर सकते हो। वहां पर जाइए टेलीग्राम चैनल को ज्वाइन कीजिए। वहां पर आपको मैच विनिंग ड्रीम 11 टीम्स मिल जाएंगी। अब तक हमने कई सारे ग्रैंड लीग जीते हैं दोस्तों हमारे। इनफैक्ट आप जाकर ज्वाइन करो तो आपको सभी कुछ का आइडिया वहाँ पर मिल जाएगा। तो जाइए ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलिए।
Probably going to bowl it into the wicket. More slower balls. 3 quality boundaries, and these are not bad balls. This is what Amir wanted, a Yorker.
Beautiful Yorker, but squeezed away for another boundary.
That one he probably
fantastic
by 6
batting
inches
here from one and into
down the ground.
Hasaranga. Very well played. First 3 balls going for 4 and he's used the bat place to deflect him through the offside. All 3 deliveries through the offside. There we go. Gave himself a bit of room. Deflected it through the offside. He knew Amir was going to come straight to there because of the field that was set and gave himself some room. Very good batting.
He's taken it off middle stump.
Hasaranga wanted it.
He's brave. That was a wide. This guy is a wonderful cricketer. Wawindu. He tried to run across to reach it, change his name to Wawindu. 2 fielders in the deep square of the wicket. On the offside, the square leg, mid-wicket, long on.
Should be bowling a couple of slow ones, I would imagine. But anyway, that's not the case. I think the horses bolted. The Stallions bolting 7 to win off the last 7 from 9 now. What do they require? Lots of wickets in hand. No, still a couple of balls, 3 balls left in this over. Delivery, using the pace of the delivery, picked up another boundary. That's the 4th boundary of the over. I'm not sure that's the greatest
and these are not bad balls. This is what Amir wanted, a Yorker. That one he probably earned by 6 inches and he clubbed it down the ground. Off the middle stump. And at a vital time for the Stallions. Looked tight. It looked like it was getting tight.
The slower balls have been the effective ones. That's what's confused me a little bit here. There we go. There's a slower ball. You might have to chase that. There's no wide called. Hasaranga wanted it.
That was a wide. He tried to run across to reach it, not that he had moved across. 2 fielders in the deep square of the wicket. On the offside,
so 16
square
runs
leg,
off that
mid-wicket, long
has,
on.
Certainly cost things dramatically for the Galle Gladiators at was an over. Can this last be a different over? That's for sure. That will mean 7 to win off the last over.
You would go to Mohammad Amir as a fielding captain.
No, worked away down, on pace delivery, using the pace of the delivery, picked up another boundary. That's the 4th boundary of the over. I'm not sure that's the greatest bowling I've seen.
They were just clever.
For over number 19, 168 for 4.
I'm going to change his name to Wow Indu. Star with the ball, star in the field.
और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूले दोस्तों। सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश। दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूले दोस्तों। सर्च कीजिए बिग दोस्तों।
Certainly weren't supporting what he was bowling. As I said, pace on the ball all the time.
दोस्तों ये मुकाबला खत्म होने के बाद जो अगला मुकाबला होने वाला है दंगला विकिंग्स वर्सेस कैंडी तुस्कर्स के बीच, जो कि इस लंका प्रीमियर लीग का 10वां मुकाबला बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त मुकाबला होने वाला है। एंड आपको हमारे चैनल पर लाइव देखने को मिल जाएगा। चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें। एंड दोस्तों जो कल इंडिया वर्सेस ऑस्ट्रेलिया का मुकाबला होने वाला है वो भी हमारे चैनल पर आपको लाइव देखने को मिल जाएगा। तो एक साथ दोस्तों सभी मिलकर उस लाल वाले बटन को दबा दीजिए। एंड चलिए मैं यहाँ पर तुरंत आपको स्टेडियम लेकर चलता हूँ आगे बचे ओवर्स का मजे दिलाने के लिए।
Outstanding catch boundaries and those were the first back into the game. Time now, Hasaranga had come to the wicket. The first 3 boundaries with the first 3 balls he faced, and they were not slots.
Well fielded.
They were just clever batting.
Bruised hand.
I'm going to change his name to Wow Indu. Outstanding catch, in fact. It's not Star with the ball, Star in the field. It's Lakshan. And look at this once again. He just bowled the over. Good race.
That's extraordinary.
Malik hammered that.
Malik looking to finish the game there. That
frustration from
just got a little underneath it. Very good catch.
The fielding positions were very interesting indeed as well.
Malik looking
for that supporting what he was bowling.
Beautiful catch.
As I said, pace on the ball.
He's had a good game today.
Okay, 3 required from 6 balls. The Stallions are on a roll here. This will be 4 out of 4, I presume, which is an outstanding performance from the Stallions.
Which will also leave the Galle Gladiators in a very strange position. They'll have only 4 more to play. They have a long way to claw back. Tisara Pereira dismissed today, couldn't have a real impact with the bat, neither with the ball. Bowled only 1 over, but he took an outstanding catch to bring the Stallions back into the game.
Outstanding catch. Full toss, hammered. Well fielded, bruised hand.
He's gone. Outstanding catch, in fact. It's not that he's saved 4. It's Lakshan Dhananjaya once again. He's just plucked it.
That's extraordinary.
Malik hammered that.
Malik looking to finish the game there. That ball just got a little underneath it. Very good catch, Lakshan Dhananjaya.
5 men inside the circle.
Malik looking for that gap.
We're not counting the
beautiful catch. Lakshan Dhananjaya. He's had a good game today.
Oh, certainly. Not Malik either. Bowled well. This for a catch. He's gone for Malik 1. Creamed that. Jaffna Stallions 168 for 5.
Sony Live लाया है 3 games का
दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें। दोस्तों सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश। दोस्तों मैच का टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें। दोस्तों सर्च कीजिए बिग दोस्तों।
What to think about? Going very nicely, and you were right. 15-20 runs short in that effort. Last couple of overs from Malik and Shinwari went for nothing basically. That's what's coming to haunt the Galle Gladiators. Everyone in the circle now trying to save that single.
दोस्तों आपको क्या लगता है ये मुकाबला कौन जीतेगा? यहाँ पर 5 गेंदों में 3 रनों की ज़रूरत है इस मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए और यहाँ पर धनंजय डिसलो आए बल्लेबाजी करने के लिए। तो खैर देखते हैं कौन जीतेगा। लेकिन दोस्तों अगर आप हमारे चैनल पर नए हो तो अभी कभी एक साथ मिलकर इस लाल बटन को दबा दीजिए एंड हमारे टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें। वहाँ पर आपको मैच विनिंग टीम्स मिल जाएंगे ड्रीम 11 की।
Got off the bottom of the table and have not picked up a point up until this stage.
A very good performance again from the Jaffna Stallions. Very professional in all they did.
Brave cricketer,
Bowled,
22-year-old.
batted and
Take
fielded
note.
very, very
Both were
well.
watching that
They
slow
have the
ball off
hallmarks
the back
of
of
a
the
very
hand.
good cricket team.
There were times they were under pressure.
I was watching.
They seemed to be able to find ways to claw themselves back in.
Down the ground, just one.
De Silva, so good with the bat yesterday, and that confidence is coming into his game. Just hitting through very nicely, and you were right. Nothing silly, 20 runs short of that effort. Hasaranga, make it wow Indu Hasaranga. The overs from Malik and Shinwari went for nothing. 17 off 7. That's what's coming to haunt Mohammad Amir at a very crucial stage. Everyone in the circle now trying to save that single.
One thing that the Jaffna Stallions will be happy about, I'm not sure who he's over the top.
Yep,
comfortably gone for a boundary, and that is the end. The Stallions have bolted again. The one thing the Jaffna Stallions will be happy about is the fact that they got off to a good start.
दोस्तों यहाँ पर जैफ्ना स्टैलियंस ने इस मुकाबले को जीत लिया है 5 विकेट के साथ। और अगर दोस्तों आपको इंडिया